So you almost described play like art.
Kind of is though. It really
It
is.
is. And you had made the comment about how sometimes I think when we get older, we do less play, or it's maybe not just as abundant and all the time. And I think sometimes we get shy, like we feel
Mhm.
like it's something childish or it's our inner thoughts and we should quiet them. But I mean, once we embrace it and we get into it, then we laugh and we have fun. And it's the number one thing that everyone says they want more of is more laughter, more happy times, more of those memories. And I think just embrace that.
Definitely. And play doesn't have to look like one thing. I think a lot of people, or I mean, I've even thought too, like, oh, well, play is like, toddlers on the ground with their little cars or jumping in mud puddles. But the thing is, it's like all of it. It's all of it. It's, dancing in the kitchen, it's coloring, it's climbing a tree. It's even like as adults, it's, you know, digging in the sand, looking for rocks that you like. I love rocks, so I definitely do that. Camping on the beach, whatever. I am exploring beautiful rocks. That is play. That is play.
Mhm. Searching and discovering. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Exploring our world. And it
Definitely.
definitely gives us a sense of like learning about ourselves. So, especially when children are playing, they're figuring out their problem solving, they're figuring out, what their bodies can handle, what feels safe, learning to listen to their intuition and, oh, I'm going to climb that tree. Well, I don't feel very comfortable with that. Well, okay, then don't go as high. It's learning those boundaries within your body and learning about your body and what you can handle and what you can't is so important. And play helps you do that.
Yeah, I always say you can only climb as high as you can come down. If you can't come down, then you can't climb much higher. But it's learning. And I think that you're saying toddlers on the floor playing. And I definitely thought about this yesterday. The kids wanted to get out a toy that we hadn't played with in a long time. And it's so surprising. I mean, our toys they're always up for grabs, but we don't always have everything out. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah, it'd be
we'll,
too much.
like, yeah, like we'll have either trains out or we'll put the trains up and we're getting out this. So yesterday we got out this really cool kit that they're kind of like Legos and you build up a robot and then you program it to run through this maze. And it's so funny because when Willoughby was a toddler and we played it for the first time, he didn't get much of it, but he was watching us the whole time. He wanted to put together every single thing from the book, the manual, and make every single creature. And so that's how we played with it the first time, was making every single creature in the demonstration book. And then, the next time we took it out, it was something else and it was something else. And so he built on those skills until yesterday when we got it out, he was like, oh, yeah, I remember how to do this and this. And he was able to do all the parts, with a little bit of guidance on each to kind of dust out the cobwebs and, and remember how to do it. And I even needed to do that, especially with writing the coding sentences. But I think that that's a really important part of play is that we're not going to get it all the first time.
No,
The first time is almost like the like super warm up. And then the next time we're able to do a little more and a little more and a little more until we're able to interact with our environment um, easily.
feel confidence, right? Like, so it's like the first time you bring something out, like your example, you brought it out and it's like this new thing. You're like, how does this even work? What's going to happen? And so you're kind of a little more like cautious about maneuvering it. And then it's like as you maneuver it and as you're understanding and as your brain's going, oh, aha, aha, then you build more confidence and you're like, oh, now I'm just an explorer and I'm just gonna run with it.